If there's a problem, put it in the chat. Good afternoon, everybody. And it is a gorgeous afternoon out there today. It's beautiful. The end of September, the colors are really changing, and we love this time of year. I see so many people out there taking their afternoon walks and just getting outside. We kind of round out our event season with the upcoming event coming up this weekend. But let's just do a quick recap of our Colorfest weekend. We had a whole array of weather this past weekend. Certainly Friday evening was absolutely gorgeous in our Passport to Pagosa Wine and Food Festival. I want to thank each and every restaurant, caterer, food truck, all the food eateries and that participated this year. Absolutely fabulous eatery and fare to go with the delicious wines that we had. Big shout out to a couple of our winners. So let's kind of recap that. The big winner of the evening was Sage Eatery, known of course for their hamburgers, but certainly a lot of other things. And that night was in particular their mac and cheese, which won the best vegetarian. Then they added some other concoctions, created another one, and they won their mac and cheese brisket for the most flavorful. Then they also won the best decorated booth because in their creativity, what did they start out with? They started out as a food truck. So they made their booth look like a food truck, complete with tires and lights and all that great stuff. And everybody had a wonderful time with it. And then they walked away with the coveted People's Choice Award. In the best decorated booth, though, I will say a very close second was the Pagosa Springs Medical Center. And yes, they do have a cafeteria out there with some delicious food. And if you're on the west side of town, you can actually pop into the hospital while you're out there and grab some great food. In the most original category, we congratulate Black Bart's, which, excuse me, is a food truck now, but will soon be moving into the Riff Raff Brewery location. And they won the most original for their Jamaican jerk chicken waffles. So that was very tasty. A close second for that category was also the Pagosa Springs, the Archuleta Seniors Inc. And they lost by 1 point. So another very, very close race there. And then for the best sweet, no surprise here, culinary sweet expert Kelly Stevens with Farrago Events. Yes, Todd and Kelly are back in catering, and she won for her Palisade Peach Trifle Layered Cake. So it was a wonderful evening. We want to thank everybody. Saturday's weather turned a little cold on us. We had some rains that descended upon us in the afternoon and the evening, but that did not stop hundreds and hundreds of people that came out for that event. We were all cozy inside the tent. We enjoyed the music that day of CW Aeon, as well as Soul Over Luna, who really rocked the place. People were just dancing, pushing the tables back, and really had a great time that evening. And I also want to go back to Friday evening and thank Maxwell Miller for his performance that evening. It was just fantastic. Really, really great. You thought you were in a New York speakeasy or something. It was so wonderful. Excuse me. So all in all, our balloonists, we thank them. They went up Saturday and Sunday, and we really appreciate everything. And we appreciate all our vendors, all our volunteers, and everybody that participated in that weekend. Now, I also want to, excuse me, still recuperating from the weekend, as you can tell. I also want to let all our health related businesses out there know that on October 19th will be the second annual wellness expo. And that's going to be taking place at the high school in the morning from like 7 until about 1, which also includes a lunch. If you are a health related vendor, so perhaps you have products, you may have facial products, you may have massage oils, you may have ointments, tinctures. We would love to have you display your products at that expo. The vendor fee is only $25. And if you stay for lunch, it's an additional $10. So it's a great deal for everybody out there. Just give us a call here at the chamber, 264-2360, and we will be happy to get a vendor application for you. And that should be up on our website by tomorrow. So please let us know. You may be in the insurance industry. You may be a practitioner, massage, or chiropractic. Any of vendors of that wellness realm is more than welcome to join us. So I also want to make sure that everybody gets on their calendar October 25th. That is going to be October's business happy hour. We are excited that we're going to be at Liberty Theater and Caldwell's Liberty Bar. And the hostess is Evelyn Tennyson. She'll do something special. I hear discounts to the movie that will be happening that night on Friday. So it'll be a great date night. It is on a Friday evening close to Halloween. So make it a fun day for you and your family or your partner. So let's have some fun on October 25th. Well, as we mentioned, the event season is kind of winding down. Weather has a lot to do with that. As you see out in the athletic field of Town Park, the big tent is still up there and will be until Saturday. And we are pleased to have with us today Jacque Aragon, who is the creator of Mountain Chile Cha Cha, the Patty Aragon Green Chili Classic. And so, Jacque, welcome to
Hi.
the show today. We appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
So, Jacque, what year are we in with the Mountain Chile Cha Cha?
We are at 18 years this year for the Cha Cha and 16 years for the Patty Aragon Green Chili Classic. So we've been around.
Yes, you have. So now you have a couple of components to that day. Obviously, there is the green chili cook-off. Now, can people still enter that, or has that time pretty much passed?
The time has passed. We are limited on how many chilies we can have, which is still a lot. I have 51 entries.
Wow. That will give people a great variety of things to choose from. So we have the green chili. I hear there's an addition this year of a tasting.
Yes, we're going to actually introduce a salsa competition, and this is just restaurants only, not home cooks. And we're starting out kind of a soft opening with this to see how it goes this year, but we have 8 different salsas to try. And so you will get chips and salsa if you get there in time to enjoy that. But we have a hot category and a sweet and fruity.
Oh, very good. That's very different. And then, of course, we have another tasting on board, and that's of the liquid variety, I understand.
Yeah, the margarita contest is back as usual. And we have 13 different margaritas this year that will be there. And for the first time ever, we decided to do some pre-sales for the margaritas. And there are tickets available still. And that just means you won't have to wait in line, and you can guarantee that you're going to get to taste. Both the chili and the margaritas they go fast, probably an hour and a half to 2 hours, and everything is pretty much gone. However, we have some great vendors that will be there, and plenty of food. We also
and beer.
We'll have lots of beer choices, right?
Yes, we have 4 beer choices this year, as well as some other less carb beverages as well for those watching their carbs and their weight.
We also will have some non-alcoholic options. One of our food trucks is going to offer non-alcoholic like mocktails. So that'll be fun too.
Great. So, Jackie, every year, obviously you mentioned earlier in the show, you're kind of limited to the number of green chilies that can be entered. You started this years ago. Do you want to give a little bit of a background of really what this event serves and its purpose in the community?
Yeah, so really, we wanted to have an event that celebrated our cultural heritage in this area, which is a Spanish, Spanish heritage is the old school Pagosa Springs. So we want to kind of keep that alive. And then it also falls during the Spanish History Month. So that is happening now. And so we just want to celebrate our local cuisine through food, green chili, and music. So we have uh, we have two bands this year. So the first time for that as well. And so the music is going to be amazing. We have Sangre Joven, who has been here before. They're a multi-award winning band, and they are amazing. And they're going to share the stage with Straight Shot, who has also performed for us before, and everybody loved them. So you're getting double the music, and the music will start at 12:30 this year instead of 1:30. Um, so just be aware of that. And then we are charging for the first time an entry fee. So we're able to give you this music and continue to provide quality events. So people won't be able to come into the event until 11:30 this year. So that is something
Okay.
we're trying to spread the word about that. And it's our first time doing this, so bear with us. But I think we have everything ready to go and it'll go smooth.
Okay, so gates do open at 11:30.
Yes.
Music starts at 12:30.
Yes. Music, margaritas, and green chili start at
Okay.
12:30.
Okay. We should
Mhm.
come up with some fun acronym on that. MMG. I don't know. Now, in the past, Jackie, we've also been able to purchase green chilies, roasted
Yes.
green chilies. Will that be available this year?
Yes. Kerrigan Farms, the organic farm out of Arbalese, they had a really great harvest this year. And so they'll be there, and their chili is amazing. And they will have lots of options, hot, mild, extra hot, I believe. And it's affordable. I think they're doing a bushel for $50 roasted
Wow.
or
Well, great.
unroasted. And if you want to try, they also offer smaller bags, like just, a portion bag.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
So, do some of the proceeds from this event,
Mhm.
does that go back to the community? Please tell us a little bit about the event
So
itself.
yeah, in the past we were giving scholarship into the high school. I have the Patty Aragon Memorial Scholarship, and this year we're changing it up, and we are going to give to Aspire, which is Pagosa's only pregnancy support center, and we are going to be donating some of the proceeds to them to use for their parenting classes.
Great,
Yeah,
great. Well, it's always a big event. I know a lot of people here feel like it's the community event, that,
it is.
and it really kind of wraps up the event season outdoors
Hmm.
after October becomes kind of iffy. And so, we never know, as I can attest to that this past weekend. One day was nice, the other day, not
Yeah,
so nice. We keep our fingers crossed and hope that that will happen.
yeah.
Any tips for people that, first off, if somebody would like to purchase tickets in advance, how might they do that?
They can go to our Facebook page, Mountain Chile Cha Cha, and there's a link there. And then also our Instagram page, Mountain Chile Cha Cha. There's a link in the bio there. And it's limited to 150 pre-sale tickets. So if you want to do that, it's actually discounted. And then, you know, people have been asking us to do that for years. So Jen Pitcher, who coordinates that, found a way to do it. We can't do it for chili because that's tricky with the food situation, but um, we are happy to do it for the margaritas. And
Great.
then I'd also like to mention for the kiddos, we do have a kids tent, and we have lots of fun things for the kids to do. And the Pagosa High School art class will be there doing face painting and fun crafts with the kids, as well as Rugby's Rescue is going to be there with some lots of puppies, I hear. So you can come to play with puppies and or adopt a dog.
Okay. Well, it
Yeah.
sounds again like this year is really coming together. I think
Mhm.
every year you add something new and creative, and so
Yeah. If
congratulations on making those
Thank
changes.
you, and thank you to the chamber who has helped us do this event. If it wasn't for the chamber, we probably wouldn't be able to do it, for sure.
Well,
Uh,
that's what that tent,
mhm,
we get
mhm.
out there and
You have to get creative.
thought over the years we would be up to over 10,000 square feet, but that's what we are. So it's going to happen, rain or shine. We'll
It
be
is.
all tucked in there.
And for the tips that I would have for people is the parking is horrendous at the park, and our event has grown tremendously. And so park on, on the main street or somewhere around town if you don't find parking, and walk down, because it's going to be very crowded, because we've been discovered and this event has grown a lot.
Well, one of the things that we found out, Jackie, is so many people parked on San Juan Street and up at the
Mm,
base of Reservoir Hill. And when you
yeah.
come down the base of that hill, you can literally just walk across the
Hmm.
pedestrian bridge, and that drops you right into the athletic field. So that's
Yep.
kind of a shortcut. You don't have to walk up and around and back down Hermosa
Yes.
Boulevard. So just walk straight over the pedestrian bridge as you come down behind Healing Waters.
Hmm.
And I think people were really excited that there was that extra parking that was available there.
Yeah.
So again, don't run the risk of getting a ticket. Find these alternative
Yes.
locations, and we'll see you then on Saturday. Any last words of wisdom, Jackie, before we give everybody back their day?
Well, I just am ready to get this over with and have some fun. And I think it's going to be a really great one. So I hope that everybody can come down and cha cha with us.
Okay. Well, thank you so much again for
Yes.
joining us, and we will see
Thank
you
you.
Saturday. And everybody, thank you for joining us, and we hope that we see you on Saturday at the Mountain Chile Cha Cha. Everybody have a great week. Let's enjoy this beautiful weather. Thank you.